I need 12 disciples and the power to walk upon the water surface. That's much more than what the dollar purchased. Far as music, I'm a solemn merchant. These words are what gave those that follow purpose. When my paint stains the canvas, an array of thoughts coalesce and the listeners marvel. So those privy to my collected works, this is different now. Yeah, unlimited bandwidth, the archives are bottomless. So how are you and archives synonymous? Those criminal narratives unimpressive and underwhelming. So it's hard to find truth in some of the stuff you tell us. Because I am not entertaining all. Please renovate your ball. You gotta innovate. Find a way to stimulate us all. Pause. We laughing at you, not with you. It's a large difference. I take this art real serious. I am all business. I rooted for Thanos, a stone cold killer. They should bambo. No flow filler. That's the damn code. Aesthetically pleasing to the layperson. It's so organic. It just feels right when we lay verses. And my pen tends to be enlightening. Much more than your team of writers. It's such force in the things I'm saying. Yeah, look at this canvas, stands as far as the eye can see. But I'm just here minding my business. I put the ice in tea. Yeah, I learned to weaponize silence. Now it's a wiser me. Skills still appeal to collective.
In bikinis, fireside on the beach, grooving. He's usually walking on the shore in his whitey tighties. Sunbeams gave me a tan, ain't no need for no sunscreen. The shit you gave your heart to, partial to me. She don't care about her wedding ring and all these groupies. Money laid down on the house, I call it Snoopy. You don't get sex unless these ratchets can swallow roofies. Backseat of the limo playing games like Call of Duty. You should take notes and emulate what the ball is doing. Legal team is deep and I think that they all are Jewish. They made it to the top at one time, they were Harvard students. It's me.
Who the dog, we make it this far.
The dog.
Nice jewels and a slick car.
Slick car, we cruise real slow.
They asking me to turn my wrist off. A glistening bracelet got them pissed off.
And I really can't say that I blame you.
We pouring bottles of the Cristal.
Cristal.
Foreign trips, hope we don't get lost.
Man, hand me that map right there.
Foreign trips, hope we don't get lost. Yo, run that back, run that back.
Let's get into it. I'm gonna go right in. Love. On distant shores where the natives dance and they ain't got no Wi-Fi. Far from the distractions of the city and the nightlife. Relax under Orion's belt. The mind's free, you might find yourself. I didn't even bring my hired help. Laying on the sand with a goddess. I told her she could take my hand, this is solace. The sound of her voice, it sounds like my favorite jam. Let's walk the shore, take my hand.
Take your time.
Ain't no signal here, ditch your phone. Ain't no niggas here, we're alone.
What's up? Welcome back. We back. We are back. Season 2, Gems and Jam Show. What's up, everybody? Thank you to everybody in the chat. I'm checking the chat. Let's see what's happening in the chat. All right. Going all the way to the top. Welcome, Lord Shadow, First Night, Prince of the Realm, King of the Moderators, helping all of my avatars, guy who ate late today. Go ahead, Shadow. Go ahead. Hey, NY Peeps, my queen in the building. She said she had the hardest time trying to figure out how to chat. Why? What's wrong with the chat? Look at it. Hey, NY Peeps. Hey, everybody. Anybody else talking? Hey, what's up, y'all? Please join the mods. This is their chat to rule. We back. Don't forget that this channel is for adults only. and 420 Friendly. I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel, a couple of other channels, and I'm also your host, Titty Queen, queen of almost everything vulgar. And we're going to go ahead and get into our laugh-in. It's been a while. It's been a while. So we're going to go ahead and do our normal laugh-in. I'm going to thank everybody watching. Shout out to Replay Gang. Thank everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We back. Like, no, for real, we back. This is episode 1, season 2. The next episode will be Monday, okay? I won't be here Saturday. I'll be doing something really important. So, next episode will be Monday, and we back. Like, really, for real, back. Full structured show. The same as we've always been. All right, the music is by Columbo Black. You can find all of the music in my description. If the description isn't on your platform, it will be updated after upload, okay? Let's laugh, y'all. Let me make sure y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear me? Fix my volume. Can y'all hear me well? I didn't ask. I hope y'all hear me well. Okay, so here we go. Let's laugh.
When a woman is in her...
He messed up. I didn't. He messed up. Here we go.
The geography of a woman. When a woman is in her 20s, she's like Brazil. Half explored, pure and wild. When a woman is in her 30s, she's like Switzerland. Well-developed, stable and naturally beautiful. When a woman is in her 40s, she's like Greece. Relaxed, laid back, but still knows that she's hot. When a woman is in her 50s, she's like the USA. Been through the wars, confident, and still takes care of business. When a woman is in her 60s, she's like Canada. Majestic, welcoming, and charming. And after 70, a woman is like Japan. Wise, magical, with a thirst for spiritual knowledge. The geography of a man. Throughout his life, a man is like the UK. Ruled by a dick. An absolute dick.
Sorry, y'all. This is the part of the show where we laugh in. We're going to have a feel-good moment before we even get started. Even though today's show is pretty lightweight. Welcome to Gems and Jams Show, y'all.
White slang is just black slang in reverse, and here's my proof of it. You better not. I wish you would. Say no more. Say less. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Deal. Bet. Shut up. Keep talking. Swing by. Pull up. You got the right one, buddy. I ain't the one. Something's off with them. Yo, they on one. Hey, let's go. We gone. He's a cool cat. That's my dog.
Well, kind of, sort of. Okay, so here we go. I hope you guys hear this clearly. I'm going to mute my microphone just to be careful. Please listen to this song. Hopefully you guys can see the text that scroll across the screen. All right, because, yeah, this song was developed based on text messages. From parent to child to next child back to parent. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I don't know. Never heard of it. You have, will you just tell me when you are the one? Yes, I will Google it. No, do not Google it. No Google it. Why? If you Google it, you're grounded. Do you understand me, son? Yes, but that's not fair, Dad. Derek keeps talking about it. I wanna know what porn is. Your older brother keeps talking about it with you, not with me. With his friends, I heard them talking on Zoom. What did I tell you about spying on your brother? I wasn't spying, Dad. We're yelling, oh God, I know what was happening. Your brother wasn't on Zoom. He was watching a bad video. No, Dad. Derek was talking to his friends. They were talking about Sarah, Derek's girlfriend. Yes, Dad. Derek made a video for Sarah. and he was showing his friends. What? Are you sure? Did you see the video? Not really. Was there a kid in the video? Yes. Was Sarah? I don't think so. He made the video for Sarah. He's asking her to walk with him. He's doing what? I don't know. No one will tell me anything. Where is Derek? He just left the house. He seemed really happy. He sent Sarah the video and she said yes. I think he's going to see her right now. He's already gone. Stop him. Do whatever you can. Okay, you got it, Dad. Can't talk right now. Can I call you later? Stop. I know what you're doing, hanging out with my girlfriend. I know about the video. Your brother told me everything that lives. What? Was he spying on me again? They all headed to Sarah's. That's not important. You need to listen to me. You are making a big mistake. What do you mean? I thought you liked Sarah, and I already asked her, and she said yes. I thought you'd be happy for me. Happy? Who did you expect me to ask? Sarah is my girlfriend, don't ask anyone. So I shouldn't go to prom. Prom, never heard of it. It's a school dance, it's pretty popular. I'm so sorry, son. Your brother told me prom. What is prom? I don't know. I thought he made a typo. He did. He meant to spell prom. That makes more sense in the video. You sent her a video asking her prom, and she said yes. Congratulations. Let's just pretend this never happened. Oh my God. The cops are here. They are asking for me. What is going on, Dad? We got hit. Dad, what is porn? Sorry, I don't know. Never
I read that whole thing. I ain't read it again. I read that whole thing. I can't see the screen when I'm looking at the other screens. That part sucks. I can't see the chat. Now I'm going to tell you what it said. So the whole song was about the dad talking to the young son. The young son asked the dad what porn is. But porn, what is porn? So he told him a whole story about his brother going to see Sarah because she said yes, she was going to do porn with him. And then, so the dad talked to the other son. The other son, they boiled down to it and they talking about prom. That's what it was. Had the dad freaked out about porn. And I read that whole damn thing. So I ain't reading that shit no more. And that's my brain for you. And here's my brain when you're telling me your name. All right. So I really thought I saved more videos than that for the laughing.
Can someone please explain to me why bleaching your butthole isn't called changing your ringtone? Can someone please explain to me why?
And that's it for the laughing, okay? So what we're going to do is, this is still Gems and Jam Show. Do I have sound now? Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh, y'all can hear me now. Okay, good. So this is Gems and Jam Show. We back on Gems and Jam Show. I'm so happy to celebrate with y'all. Yay! Shadow said, what? All right, so we gotta celebrate before we do anything. We gotta celebrate, y'all. We gotta kick, and get it, and bop. To the left.
No kick, no kick, no pop, slap, hit, come back.
All right.
Quick, walk,
Okay,
pop, hit it.
All right.
Get it, and get it. Hey, y'all ready? It's now time to shimmy. Shimmy.
Y llegó el taotao.
Oh, she finished? Y'all know I can't help it. I be all in it. So the laughing is over, and we will be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back to Gems and Jam Show.
Yourself what you're able to overcome. Develop a hunger and courage to pursue your goals. Never give up on your hopes and dreams. You're more powerful than you think you are. Be inspired with Kimani, a motivational clothing brand taking pride in how far you've come and how far you can go. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani. Been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath.
All right, you guys, we are back, and I'm so excited about it. So before we do anything, before we get into our topics, before we start with our normal structure, we got U.S. world news, science and technology, space news, and entertainment as usual. But before that happens, we're going to talk about tomorrow, okay? Around 12 noon Central Time, there will be a rap battle, okay? So you guys check it out. Follow NASA McMahon right here on Facebook, and follow him on YouTube, Twitter, and everything. You can also find NASA in all of my descriptions as well. And as I said, if there's no description on whatever platform you're watching on, it will be updated after upload, okay? So here's the link now in the chat to go ahead tomorrow and watch NASA's battle. Now check it out. Here's the thing about NASA's battle. It will also be airing tomorrow on Too Persuasive Twitch, all right? Live at the same time, all right? So, they're going to be on YouTube, and for people watching on Twitch, we'll be here on Twitch too, so. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It is now time for us to go ahead and start the show. So I'm getting our topics together, getting everything together. Before anything happens, we're gonna talk about Lex Luthor. I gotta talk about Lex Luthor. So hold on, grabbing our topics right now. Do, 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 do. All right, starting with U.S. and world news as usual. I'm going up, I'm scrolling up. All right. Let me get my screen shared for you guys. And here we go. Can y'all hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. All right, so it's off of my screen. Tesla shareholders vote to reinstate Elon Musk's $56 billion pay package. Here are the key points. Tesla shareholders vote to ratify CEO Elon Musk's 2018 pay package after a Delaware judge rescinded it in January. The annual meeting in Austin, Texas, shareholders were asked to vote on a dozen proposals. Tesla shares rose 2.9% on Thursday after Musk said shareholders were on track to approve his pay package and a resolution to move the company's incorporation to Texas. I don't think I have to read that whole entire article. Pretty much just broke everything down. Shareholders on Thursday voted to ratify CEO Elon Musk's mammoth 2018 payment plan 5 months after a judge in Delaware ordered the company to rescind the package, finding it had been improperly granted by the board. At Tesla's annual meeting in Austin, Texas, the vote in support of the compensation plan doesn't override the court's ruling, but provides a public relations victory for Musk and can help his effort to sway a court to give him his performance options in the future. Taking the stage after preliminary results were announced, Musk said, "I just want to start off by saying, hot damn, I love you guys." What thoughts Looking at the chat right now. Anybody got any thoughts? Nobody saying nothing? Y'all just here with me? All right, we rolling with it. Let's just go on and roll through. Let's click the next topic. I think we got another topic on Lex Luthor in there too. That's Lex Luthor. I don't care what y'all say. Elon Musk is Lex Luthor. So, we're still in U.S. and world news, okay? Indian Maka tribe in Washington allowed to resume whaling tradition. This video has a 3-minute read. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know always that this channel is using any video and any audio in fair use, okay? Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. We're going to go ahead and hit the play button on this, and I'll be back with my commentary.
A native tribe in Washington state can hunt whales again. That's the news today from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The agency issued this final decision after a bureaucratic process that had dragged on for 2 decades. The Makah tribe has a long-standing cultural practice of whaling, but it's had just one approved hunt in the past century. Now it has a waiver that allows it to hunt and kill up to 25 North Pacific gray whales over the next 10 years. Bellamy Palethorpe of KNKX in Seattle has been following the story and is with us now. Hi, Bellamy.
Hi there.
Would you bring us up to speed on the long history that led up to today's decision?
Sure. So the Makah tribe says they have always been whalers, going back for as long as anyone can remember. There is an archaeological record showing whales were a central part of their diet for over 2,000 years. The tribe made sure whaling was in their treaty of 1855 with the United States. But then in the 1920s, whale populations were decimated by commercial whaling, and the Makahs voluntarily stopped. Then after gray whales recovered and were taken off the endangered species list in 1994, the tribe petitioned to start again. They got approval for a hunt, and in 1999, they harpooned and killed 1 whale. But they faced a lot of opposition, especially from animal welfare groups, and there were lawsuits filed that forced them to stop. Since then, the federal government has revised their process for approving a new hunt so that it wouldn't be as vulnerable to lawsuits, and that's the approval that just came out today.
And what's been the reaction from the Makah tribe?
Well, jubilation, really. I spoke with Tribal Chairman T.J. Green. He said the Makah Tribal Council got the news on a conference call, and shouts of joy went up, including at least one amen. He says the approval today is important because whaling is at the heart of the Makah culture, and exercising this treaty right is about connecting with their cultural and spiritual identity as a people, and they now have a clear pathway for getting back to that. Now, the question next is, when will they hunt? They do still need a permit from the federal government before they can go ahead, and the Makah whaling crews need time to prepare for a traditional hunt from a cedar canoe. Chairman Green said he thinks next spring is probably realistic.
You said that last time one of these hunts happened more than 20 years ago, there was opposition from activists. Are we seeing that same response this time?
No, not really. Members of the tribe have described to me the scene in the 1990s where some of them, received death threats over the hunt. This was widely reported in the news at the time. There was protests from animal welfare groups out on the water, and Chairman Green tells me the tribe put up a checkpoint on the only road in and out of their reservation in Nia Bay as a security measure. Today, Chairman Green says he has received a handful of hateful emails about the hunt, but he says the tribe also has a large number of environmental groups like Nature Conservancy, Sierra Club, Eco Trust, all supporting the tribe's right to a ceremonial and subsistence hunt. That's different than 25 years ago. And there are still at least 2 groups on record opposing the hunt on what they call scientific and legal grounds. The Animal Welfare Institute and a local group called the Peninsula Citizens for the Protection of Whales both say they're disappointed in the federal government's decision and that there is just no humane way to kill a large whale from a moving vessel. They plan to make that point when the tribe seeks its permit for this hunt.
That is Bellamy Palethorpe of KNKX in Seattle. Thank you.
Well, I understand it being tradition, but times change. And a lot of things happen to be outlawed now that, I mean, they could do before. A lot of things, okay? So sometimes you got to roll with the times. Are the whales endangered? They still have to get a permit, so it's not like they'll be able to just go crazy whale hunting or anything. It's monitored. I thought that was interesting. So, next topic. All right, we are still in U.S. and world news, okay? Now, before I carry on, I would like everybody to always remember that this channel is for adults, news, info, and entertainment purposes only. Some topics absolutely might be triggering, okay? Some topics may absolutely be triggering. So, I'm going to let you guys know that before we start, okay? Now, let me get this screen pulled up for y'all real quick. Here we go. Phoenix DOJ report. Former Phoenix mayor responds to findings. The Department of Justice has released its investigation of the Phoenix Police Department nearly 3 years after the probe began on August 5th, 2021. The investigation came after a headline-grabbing stretch of police shootings and several incidents that drew national attention and sharp criticism of Phoenix police from activists and city officials. The federal agency's key findings were Phoenix police, quote, use excessive force, including unjustified deadly force, end quote. Phoenix police said the city, quote, unlawfully detain, cite, and arrest people experiencing homelessness and unlawfully dispose of their belongings, end quote. Phoenix police discriminate, quote, against Black, Hispanic, and Native American people when enforcing the law, end quote. Phoenix police violate the rights of protesters, and the police department and the city, quote, discriminate against people with behavioral health disabilities when dispatching calls for assistance and responding to people in crisis, end quote. Okay, I'm going to hit play on this video. Don't forget that everything's played in fair use. I'm not sure what's on this video. We will pick it. I know they ain't trying to give me with some music.
Everyone, my name is Rafael Carranza. I'm the host for The Briefing at the Arizona Republic and AZ Central. I'm joined by investigative reporter Richard Relas. Obviously, this is a very big news day here in Phoenix. We just received the report from the Department of Justice that they've been conducting for several years into the policing practices at the Phoenix Police Department. There is a lot of information to break down. It's 126 pages of this report. This isn't the first Arizona agency that is under investigation or, that has been under kind of the eye of the Department of Justice. Presently, we have the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, which obviously very distinct situation there, but they've been under a court monitor now for well over a decade. $250 million into this process that still has no end in sight.
Yeah, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office came from a lawsuit, a person saying I was unlawfully stopped, and then that results in
I'm quite sure they've had complaints way before this. This has been going on for years and years and years. This didn't just come from one lawsuit from one person saying I was unlawfully stopped. But I digress.
Court order, and they're still under that. This is something the Phoenix Police Department and the City of Phoenix was trying to avoid, to say, we already have a road to reform. That's the name of the report they put out earlier this year. We will take care of these reforms we think are needed ourselves, but we don't need a court monitor. don't need federal oversight. We can take care of it. At a news conference, as this report was released, an official from the Department of Justice said that their experience shows that reforms on paper are not enough. She described this as being deeply ingrained in the culture of Phoenix police.
Absolutely, very deeply ingrained culture of the damn Phoenix police. And why would they think that reforms on paper would be enough? Would it be enough for anybody? Would it be enough for them? What?
And that it needs
Thanks,
real
sis.
effort to root out.
This investigation
Thank you, all the
compiled over
mods. Thank y'all.
180,000 documents, 22,000 body-worn camera videos, 200 emergency calls to 911, and then federal officials of the Department of Justice conducted over 130 interviews here in Phoenix, as well as 200 hours worth of ride-alongs with Phoenix police officers. So a very extensive scope of this investigation. Let's get into the key findings. The report itself referenced 5 of them.
They seem to suggest in this report that police say, just use something right away. That there was a phrase that if you're just doing nice, polite talk, that could result in trouble. It's quicker to do something rather than nothing. There's an incident, one of the things they did was attend training seminars. And they describe a training where there is an officer using a projectile on a person who's standing next to a crib with a toddler in it. And someone in the training, an officer in the training says, well, doesn't that make us worried that what if the officer misses and hits the toddler? And the training officer's answer is, well, we could avoid that if the officer shot quicker and shot the person when they were over here, not near the crib. And that's one of the things the Department of Justice said is that there needs to be training on more of an escalation and a de-escalation.
This tactic is nothing more.
That guy, I don't know what was up with the audio or anything, but listen, I don't know if I didn't like his mannerisms. It was something about that guy. He was irritating me. And everything he stated was beyond obvious, and he was just acting like he just was so nonchalant. Let's listen to this police press conference. Let's listen to this.
More than an irresponsible and unprofessional smear campaign against the men and women who have continued to courageously serve the community amidst dangerous inflammatory rhetoric by political activists and...
He said it's a smear campaign. Oh, hell. No remorse. No remorse. I know this shit didn't rewind all the way back. I ain't doing all that again. I need to go back to this bald head bastard. What he said? What you said, sir?
That's one of the things the Department of Justice said is that there needs to be training on more of an escalation and a de-escalation.
This tactic is nothing more than an irresponsible and unprofessional smear campaign against the men and women who have continued to courageously serve the community amidst dangerous inflammatory rhetoric by political activists and violent attacks from criminals.
Excessive force is the big one, I think, that we'll likely be focusing on for some time. But there's also, the unlawful arrests of people experiencing.
Mother flood pucker, how dare you? Yeah, he's a sicko. Hey, baby Shay. Hey, my queen in the building. She said, "What the hell?" Right. I'm right. I'm going back because I can't believe I fucking heard that shit. Did he fucking say? Everybody knows this shit about what the fuck I cussed. Why they doing this? Don't do this. Don't do this. I need to go back to whatever this bald head motherfucker said. What is my look at here video?
An unprofessional smear campaign.
You son of a. It was right there too.
Training on more of an escalation and a de-escalation.
This tactic is nothing more than an irresponsible and unprofessional smear campaign against the men and...
He really said that, y'all. I cannot believe that. He really said that. He really said that. Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna catch a fly. My jaw done dropped about here. What? I can't believe he said that. And here goes Shadow. Here you go, cutting up. Here he go, cutting up. Shadow, you cut that mess out right now, okay? We trying to be professional. Shoot, Baby Shay, fire him. He co-hosting next week. He can't be over here cutting up. You act like you in the chat just some. You ain't the co-host. Fire him, Baby Shay. We tried to be professional. I'm mad as hell. He really said that. I can't believe this guy said that. He said it's a smear campaign. I really can't believe that, y'all. Okay, let's get back to it.
Women who have continued to courageously serve the community amidst dangerous inflammatory rhetoric by political activists and violent attacks from criminals.
Excessive force is the big one, I think, that we'll likely be focusing on for some time. But there's also the unlawful arrests of people experiencing homelessness, discrimination against people of color in policing practices at the city. They also accuse police of violating the rights of protesters and then discriminating against people who have behavioral health disabilities.
There was a finding about behavioral health and saying that officers are trained essentially, and they quote training materials. I haven't seen the training materials, but they're in the report, saying someone who has bipolar disorder or someone who is has a mental illness is inherently violent. And the report feds say that no, someone with a mental illness is not prone to be more violent than anyone else. But telling an officer that someone with a mental illness is prone to be more violent essentially leaves it so that the officer might.
That's not necessarily true either. And there are plenty of people that may not even be diagnosed right. You know what? Look.
Approach that situation with this stereotype in mind and might use force.
A stat that stood out to me from this report was saying that nearly a third, so 1 in every 3 arrests that Phoenix police did between 2016 and 2022, 1/3 of every arrest were for people experiencing homelessness, which
Damn, so 1 in 3 of every arrest were them picking on homeless people.
Again, I think one of the things there is that the idea that homelessness should not be criminalized, but this seems to indicate that there is like a higher propensity if you are experiencing homelessness to to be arrested or to kind of be targeted by police, to be dispossessed of your belongings as well.
Yeah, the Department of Justice pointed out in its news conferences, the report was released, that this is unique in the departments they've looked at. That to say that they went as far as say civil rights were violated. Civil rights of people who were unhoused, experiencing homelessness, their civil rights were violated. And among the things they're saying is officers need better training on what is considered abandoned property.
They don't just need better training though, sir. Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to have to interrupt you just for a second, sir. I'm sorry, just sit with me. Bear with me, y'all, just for a second. This is my opinion, okay? This goes beyond training, okay? They need mental evaluations too, and frequent ones. That's what that is, okay? They need somebody that's gonna pop up and supervise and watch them that's also not corrupted. There is a lot of things that need to happen here. It goes beyond just training. This is disturbing, and it's not just the Arizona Police Department. Honey, this is what the po-pos do.
One's personal property, and that by design, by lack of training, people's belongings were being taken away, and in such a manner that they couldn't get them back.
This finding is historic. This marks the first time that the Justice Department has found violations of the civil and constitutional rights of people who are homeless.
Now, there are a lot of information, a lot of ground that is covered in this report, but what's important about that is also what's not included in the report. The biggest question being, what happens next? There is no mention, for example, in the report of a consent decree or placing the Phoenix Police Department under a monitorship?
Yeah, they were asked, the Justice Department was asked, what is happening? Is the city working with you? And there was kind of a politely a bureaucratic answer of saying, we're trying to partner and I think the answer is we don't know.
I think, when we get to that level, I think there's a lot of ways that we can effectively and efficiently, outside of the regular playbook and model of the Department of Justice, can get to some place that makes sense for the community of Phoenix.
Thank you, Richard. And for the latest information, stay tuned to azcentral.com. Find us on social media. We'll have the latest developments in this investigation, as well as reaction from city leaders and the wider community here in the Phoenix metro area.
So, to let you guys know that some topics may be triggering here at Gems and Jam Show. And yeah, I wasn't gonna begin our new season without being ourselves, and I was not gonna pass that up. Anybody have any thoughts, feel free to express yourself in the comments. And they're crazy as hell. You know what? They're crazy as hell if they really believe that the police been actually doing their job as far as protecting and serving for everybody. No. Discrimination has been around for a long time in many places and never went away. And it's not gone. I don't know why people have that misconstrued, but they do, unfortunately. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. We are not done yet. I think we're out of U.S. and world news. Hold on. Oh, no, we aren't. We got a couple more things, but I'm still going to ask everybody to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Do whatever your button do on your platform.
Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Yep. Like, subscribe, and share. If you choose to share, please make sure that you always place in your captions, adults only. I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel, a couple of other channels. I'm also your host, Titty Queen, queen of almost everything vulgar, and I prefer only the company of adults. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord. Splitches. Skit, scat, skadoodle, get ghost. You gots to go. All right, so. Before we get started on this one as well, I know they ain't trying to play me with an ad. How I got an ad? All right, while that's running in the background, I'm going to remind you guys that this channel for real is for adults only, and this topic here also may be triggering. All right, so this topic here may be triggering. Please remember that each and every single video here is played in fair use, okay? Now make sure we got some volume. There we go.
Tonight, two harrowing stories about two men in Florida attacked by an alligator and a crocodile on the same day. One of them tells CBS News it was his faith that saved him. Here's CBS's Roxana Saberi.
Right now I feel good because I'm alive.
Rodrigo Constein says when his new sailboat capsized in Florida's Everglades National Park on Sunday, he felt something bite him.
That my leg was stuck. So I put my hands and you see his mouth. He was a long mouth.
Adult male bit by an alligator.
I'm sorry, can you repeat it? Adult male bit by an alligator?
That's affirmative.
It was actually a rare American crocodile.
I don't have the strength to open his mouth. He just opened the mouth and I can release my leg.
The 68-year-old says he escaped within seconds by swimming to the dock. A helicopter rushed him to a nearby hospital where he was treated for a leg wound. Constein says his faith saved him. Also on Sunday in Leesburg, Florida, another attack. A 9-foot alligator bit a man in Orlando on Sunday while he was fishing on a lake, taking his hand. He was also airlifted.
Why is this kind of attack so rare?
Crocodiles are naturally pretty shy and reclusive in nature, and there also just aren't as many of them as there are alligators in Florida.
Roxana Saberi, CBS News, New York.
I got a sister that live in Florida. Girl, come home. Girl, bring your ass home right now, girl. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. I'm scared of Florida. I ain't going. That man is blessed and lucky to be alive, though, to get up out of there at 68 years old. Just wow. Blessed and lucky to be alive for real. Okay, so here we go. World news. Okay, that was in Australia. No, I have one for Australia. I don't know where it is. We're gonna go ahead and do this one in Russia. Where's the? Oh, I didn't put it in there. All right, well, we're gonna talk about this. I didn't put it in there. All right, here we go. Let's share my screen. New U.S. sanction force end of dollar and euro trading on Russia's main exchange. What you say, Shadow? Them crocodiles shy till you get close. I bet. You think somebody walked up on a crocodile? What about if they get close up on you? You're not even the one getting close up on them. I don't trust that crocodile. All right, so back to the topic at hand. New U.S. sanctions force end of dollar and euro trading on Russia's main exchange. Now, U.S. sanctions against Russia have caused an immediate suspension of trading in euros and dollars of the country's leading financial marketplace, the Moscow Exchange. The exchange, also known as MOEX, and the Russian Central Bank rushed out of statements Wednesday, a public holiday in Russia, within hours of Washington announcing a new round of sanctions aimed at cutting the flow of money and goods to sustain Moscow's war in Ukraine. Due to the introduction of restrictive measures by the United States against Moscow Exchange Group, exchange trading and settlements of deliverable instruments in U.S. dollars and euros are suspended, the central bank said. The move means banks, companies, and investors will no longer be able to trade their currency via central exchange, which offers advantages such as better liquidity and oversight. Instead, they will have to trade over the counter where deals are conducted directly between two parties. The central bank said it would use data from those trades to official exchange rates. Many Russians hold savings in dollars or euros, mindful of periodic crises in recent decades when the ruble has crashed in value. The central bank reassured people that these deposits were secure. Companies and individuals can continue to buy and sell U.S. dollars and euros through Russian banks. All funds in U.S. dollars and euros in the accounts and deposits of citizens and companies remain safe, it said. One person at large, non-sanctioned Russian commodities exporter, told Reuters, "We don't care. We have won. Getting dollars and euros in Russia is practically impossible." With Moscow pursuing closer trade and political ties with Beijing, China's yuan has ousted the dollar to become MOEX's most traded currency, according for 53.6% of all foreign currency traded in May. Dollar ruble trading volume on MOEX tends to be around $1 billion rubles a day, $11 million a day, while euro trading hovers around $3 million rubles, $3 million a day. For one ruble trading, daily volumes regularly top 8 billion rubles. That's 90 million a day. Wow. And they're saying that they don't even give a damn. So you ain't heard nothing taking the money away. They said they don't give a damn. I don't know where that article for Australia went. All right, so we are now moving into space and science, y'all. I made sure we had a lot for U.S. and world news because we've been MIA for months. So we are in the first hour of our show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to everybody that hit that like button on YouTube. Do whatever your button's doing, whatever platform you watching on.
Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
All right, Chinese humanoid takes on the Great Wall in a new video. Let's big up this image. Robot era team must have gotten up pretty early to catch the Great Wall without hordes of tourists in it. Okay, so in the past few months, we've seen humanoid robots do their fair share of impressive things, including smashing nuts, shaving a cucumber, folding laundry, and tidying up around the office. Now, thanks to a new video from China-based Robot Era, we can add conquering a world monument to this rapidly growing list. But wait, is that duct tape? The video released this week, shown below, showcases Xbox L, which the company claims is the first humanoid to climb the Great Wall of China. And that's probably a pretty safe boast, as most humanoids are still being tested in labs or going to work in factories. Not gallivanting along tourist trails. While nowhere near as fast as the H1 humanoid released by fellow Chinese company Unitree, or as bendy and graceful as the new Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics, the Xbox L does demonstrate its ability to move steadily along the famous wall, doing a good job handling the occasionally broken pavement with uneven surfaces. It also shows that it can manage stairs with ease and even bust out a few Tai Chi moves when it reaches the wall's guard towers. All right, let's see. Let us see. Please remember that all videos are played in fair use.
The Great Wall, a witness to millennia of change. Now, a new explorer had set foot on this land. A humanoid robot, Xbot, created by Robot Era, is taking on a historic fortress. The Great Wall. This ancient dragon challenges every climber. Our robot, Xbot, equipped with advanced perceptive reinforcement learning, confidently faces these challenges and marches forward. The vigilance of the guard towers of the past has long been scattered by the wind. Today, the robot pauses here, showcasing the power of modern technology. With its cutting-edge sensory system, Xbot can flexibly adapt to various environments and easily navigate through dark arches. The ancient Great Wall is full of challenges. The scars of time present many obstacles. However, our robot, with its powerful perception and agile movement, continues to conquer the steep slopes. The Great Wall. This epic spanning 1,000 years. Today welcomes a new chapter.
that don't. Nuh-uh. Okay, now might sound crazy to you, but no, no. I'm telling you one damn thing right now. Nope. My robot gonna have to walk cuter than that. I'm sorry. You want one? Shadow wants one because he's trying to chase us away. Keisha says she running. She saw he walked creepy. Did he walk a little creepy? He was a little creepy, wasn't he? It's not just me. But my robot would have to walk cuter than that. My robot would have to have a little sachet, Shantae. My robot would have to be. I don't know about that one. Thank you, Shadow, for helping me and finding the space and science articles of today. Here we go. Let's talk some more about Lex Luthor. According to CNN, Elon Musk drops a lawsuit after OpenAI publishes emails. So, yeah, I guess somebody was suing him. Well, he was suing somebody, but then he got bursted. We'll see. Y'all hear it or y'all see it? Y'all don't see it? Look here. Y'all know I don't like this man. Look, check it out. Lex Luthor coming to the stage.
Driving a vehicle or even anchoring a news show, our jobs as we know them could one day be taken over by AI. At least according to Elon Musk, who has been speaking about the future of artificial intelligence at a major tech conference in Paris. Joining virtually, Musk told delegates that he believes in a future where goods and services can be largely provided via technology, making jobs optional. However, in order for all of that to work, Musk says there would need to be universal high income, not to be confused with universal basic income. Musk did not share what that could look like. Claire Duffy is on the story for us. So Claire, Musk also said in order for all of that to work, there needs to be this universal high income. Not to be
he need to start passing out some damn money. You got all the money, Elon. Share. Sharing is caring.
Confused with, the basic income. So break it down for us. How would all this work?
Yeah, I mean, I think before we get into this, I think we need to remember that Elon Musk is kind of the king of making bold, outlandish predictions that don't always unfold the way that he thinks they will. But that being said, look, he did say that he thinks we may see a future where jobs could be optional. You could have one if you want as a hobby, but that AI and robots could provide all of the goods and services that we need. And that in order to do that, we would need
how we gonna eat
this universal high income. But he didn't really elaborate on
how we gonna eat, live, pay for things, and survive for real? How the hell is everybody gonna have universal high income? Start passing out some money. Why do you have all the money?
On what that would look like. There are some in the AI industry who think that guaranteed income, universal basic income, payments to people from the government, potentially from taxes on AI firms, could help sort of cushion the blow that AI could have on employment, but that does feel like quite a far way off. And I have to say personally, I also think this seems kind of like an out of touch comment from Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know about you, but I like my job. I think many humans are fulfilled by their jobs, and having those things taken away by technology may not be what everybody is looking for.
He don't know He don't know nothing about being an average person. I mean, I don't know anything about being an average person, but I know about living a regular ass lifestyle and just being normal. He doesn't know anything about that. He just shut the hell up. Just shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Elon. So, I don't know if this is just because I be on my computer or not, but I thought we Ben could do this. So, PS5 players will soon be able to join Discord voice chat directly from their console. I didn't know you couldn't. I could have sworn I see buttons all the time that say connect to Discord. Echo used to try to get me to open up the Discord chat to the PlayStation all the time, but everybody in Discord's not playing the game. So let's see what this video says. So, Shadow, did that excite you? Because you're the person that sent me that article, too. I could have sworn we Ben did that, but the direct calls from PlayStation, oh my God. That's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck. So now, you can't run. You can't hide. I'm coming after your ass. All right, y'all. So. Yay! We made it. We are now at our break, okay? I got to get up. I've got to stretch my legs, go to the little fairies room, handle my business. I thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you to all of the mods. Thank you to everybody that popped in tonight. Who's still here? Don't be shy. All right, so this is what's happening. We're going to go ahead and have our break. We're going to listen to a little bit of Columbo Black, and then we'll be back, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching Gems and Jams show. Thank you guys so much. And when we come back, we'll be back for our space news.
Let's get into it. I'm gonna go right in. Love. On distant shores where the natives dance and they ain't got no Wi-Fi. Far from the distractions of the city and the nightlife. Relax under Orion's belt. The mind's free, you might find yourself. I didn't even bring my hired help. Laying on the stand with a goddess. I told her she could take my hand, this is solace. The sound of her voice that sounds like my favorite jam. Let's walk the shore, take my hand. Take your time. Ain't no signal here, ditch your phone. Ain't no niggas here, we're alone. Where we at is not on the map. I can't find it. A lot of y'all sex, she wants a nap. I bet your ex never brought you here. It ain't no stress, bet your thoughts are
They
clear.
look far away places where lovers go. I've been daydreaming, all these thoughts about us alone. Sand between our toes as the waves crash, the moon's jealous. And we somewhere that you not, what can you tell us?
I mean, we all take far away places where lovers go. I've been daydreaming, all these thoughts about us alone. Sand between our toes as the waves crash, the moon's jealous. And we somewhere that you not, what can you tell us? We on some Gilligan and Ginger shit, but we can leave it anytime, we gon' chill a bit. Ain't no buildings, it's just water, sand, you and I. The stars look close enough to touch, it's like you could fly. The fire crackles, I play the guitar acoustically. The moon, it seems to reflect off the jewelry. We listen to the ocean via seashells. If I didn't know better, I think this was a lucid dream. Let's make the most of now, you back to work on Monday. Lord knows I really hate these Sundays.
Far away places where lovers go. I've been daydreaming, all these thoughts about us alone. Sand between our toes as the waves crash, the moon's jealous. And we somewhere that you not, what can you tell us?
Far away places where lovers go. I've been daydreaming, all these thoughts about us alone. Sand between our toes as the waves crash, the moon's jealous. And we somewhere that you not, what can you tell us? What can you tell us? Road Gallery.
There's daylight as you find it. Daylight as you find it. There's daylight. But I'm daylight.
In case you didn't know, Project Playlist never stop. Songs are always gonna be added at infrequent intervals. It's the Infinite album. I was raised in a crack era, scales misfunction back then, that was a crack era. Snakeskin jacket, the belt matches, Johnny Mathis on vinyl all night long, that was Lionel. Streets lined with the kind of men that spend blocks on opposition real fast, they knock on proposition. We run and play, scantily clad women, sunny days, never flying coach, being stuck with lames. Entourage filled with bodyguards in an armored vehicle, leaving a baggage claim. Gators in a full-length fur, the color aftershave. Relax once I land at the fortress, greeted by hired help and 3 women gave me. The royal penis is clean, is what they usually say to me. I'm walking out the Bonaventure drunk, tent the Mater D. Saw autumn come with the falling of the maple leaves. I wake up at 30,000 feet, then I gotta ask, where this plane taking me? I'm the boss's boss's boss, the plug's plug. You still rocking lugs, huh? That's tough love. I hate you niggas. Project Playlist. Road Gallery. Dude came up to me, said he didn't know a Maserati came in this color. I said it don't. Project Playlist. Let me get into my baggy bag. You might have seen me with the baddest hat. You never had a Jag, driving down Melrose, bumping Battle Cat. My yearly earnings, you ain't made half of that. Still a lot though. Tesla speeds down a winding road. My pedigree is so widely known. Lexus green with the rising doors. Like a butterfly. Ecstasy, I provide for hoes. At any given time, my wallet filled with a couple K. Chris bills never crinkle like a ruffled face. Yes, it's a party on the harbor. Somewhere out near Santa Barbara, just call us. Clothes with an Italian design I'll be wearing. I rock them on my flights out to Paris.
Yeah, we heard your opinions. Since when did lions acknowledge crickets? I won't talk your ear off with the specifics. I find this blank canvas cathartic. A getaway in time, I find in my pen remains, my peers and things. All about harnessing the skill that's been innate. Now MCs looking like dinner plates. Describe your girl in one word though.
Penetrate. She at the age where she don't even ministrate.
Nice.
All these personal assistants administrate. Selling through Gibraltar, we in a straight. Man, anytime you not with your chick, I'm putting cock in your miss. I'm obnoxious. I paid for an Uber back to your crib. I even gave the driver Frank a substantial tip. Picasso over the mantle up in the mansion lit.
Really? Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can. I can feel it all the way down in my plums. Getting all swollen with a light blue hue to them. Fresh and juicy, ready for the picking. Hey, that plum looks good. Could I trade it for your Twinkie? No, these are my plums. I want to bite into that plum and let the juice spill down my chin. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market. Special 2 plums for 1.
So project playlist. What's that? Shit, you have like sex in the jacuzzi too. I'll be cleaning my yacht.
Ooh. See, Lumbo? See? See, look. See, this is why you got all the ladies over here falling over their heels and stuff. Okay? Don't forget we had I can't remember what song it was. It was going crazy in the chat. Good night, NY Peeps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Something was playing. If you didn't hear it, I don't know how you didn't hear it. I heard it. But yeah, something was playing. And them dogs was on my nerves too. Yep. This channel is for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord spitches. Skis, guys, cadoodle, get ghosts. You got to go. We back, all right? We are back. Our break is over.
Got an event coming up? Well, you're in luck. Based near Houston, Texas, we provide the catering services you need. You'll be with family. Cuvées Culinary Creations is here for you. We do travel. Visit our website at www.cuvescreations.com or contact us.
All right, you can contact Cuvées Culinary Creations on Facebook. You can also find them on Instagram. But check out the website, okay? There is a catering truck now and a restaurant that's open on the weekend for brunch. All right, check out Cuvées Culinary Creations. That is cuvescreations.com. All right, so we are back. I'm quite sure y'all know what time it is.
We get into space news. Space news.
Yay! Space news! NASA rover gets blasted by a solar storm on Mars and captures footage. Mars just got a blast of radiation. The sun is at peak of an 11-year-old solar cycle, which means it's more likely to emit bursts of energies and particles into space. Recent solar storms have stoked glorious aurora on Earth. Glorious aurora on Earth. In May 20, the strongest class of solar flare and explosion of visible light from the sun hit the red planet right after another type excuse me, I know the hell you ain't. I was reading that, you mother fluff pucker. An explosion of light from the sun hit the red planet right after another type of solar explosion called a coronal mass ejection. A blast of energetic particles from the sun's surface reached Mars. Hey, Jay Boopsy, my queen in the building. Hey, JB, thanks for popping in, sis. Shadow is excited. Shadow's excited about the space news. Pew, 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 pew. All right, let me stop messing around. All right, so here we go. These particles hit the Martian surface, and NASA's Curiosity rover captured the effects. You can watch below. During the May 20th event, so much energy from the storm struck the surface that black and white images from Curiosity's navigation cameras danced with snow, white streaks, and specks caused by charged particles hitting the cameras. The space agency explained it in a statement. All right, so watch below where. Ooh, let's click it. That was it? It was that fast? Can't enlarge this shit. All right, but you can see it. It was a quick flash of light. I can't enlarge this photo though. It's pissing me off. Alrighty. Space news. We already did that one. Hold on. Discord got me in a bind. All right, here we go. This article is at sciencenews.org. NASA James Webb Space Telescope could help solve these 5 exoplanet puzzles. You saw the flash of light, JB? Yeah. The study of alien worlds is about to so much more than finding alien life. Okay, I can see that. I can agree with that. Detecting exoplanets used to be so difficult that scientists spotted the first black hole, detected the leftover radiation from the Big Bang, and took snapshots of countless distant galaxies before discovering the first planet beyond our solar system in 1992. Plenty of exoplanet astronomers began their careers before the field of exoplanet astronomy even existed. Now, though, astronomers have identified well over 5,000 and continue to find more, giving the stream of discoveries. It can be easy to forget how little we still know about these distant worlds. The colorful volcanoes, oceans, and cloud-streaked atmospheres that appear in artist renditions are speculative fantasies often inspired by the only information scientists have about most worlds: their mass, radius, and distance from their star. But the James Webb Space Telescope is revealing exoplanets in dazzling new detail. Scientists are using the telescope launched at the end of 2021 to study the atmospheres of hundreds of worlds, from gas giants to rocky worlds about the size of Earth. An exoplanet orbits its star. Starlight passes through the planet's atmosphere, and light at specific wavelengths is absorbed depending on the gases present. This leaves traces in the spectrum of starlight, which scientists can use to figure out which chemicals the light passed by. Just WST is sensitive. Oh, JWST. I don't know what I saw. It's sensitive to infrared wavelengths, where the traces are strongest had already detected water, carbon dioxide, methane, and more on other worlds. Given these detections, Laura Kreidberg of the Max Planck Institute for Astronomy in Heidelberg, Germany says it often gets asked questions, in particular about what JWST might reveal. There's a lot of excitement about finding signatures of alien life, she says. Quote, and I'm excited about that also. But she adds, scientists have a lot to learn about planets before they'll be able to detect life on other worlds with confidence. And due to technical limitations, the telescope's gaze will be mostly restricted to the exoplanets that are very hot, or very big, or both, not conditions thought to be suitable for life. Most of what we know about exoplanets today comes from the 8 planets in our solar system. JWST's planned 10-year lifetime could reveal a lot, perhaps answering fundamental questions, including, do me, look me up too. Sorry. Huh? Oh. Okay. So sorry, y'all. Most of what we know about exoplanets today comes from the 8 planets in our solar system. JWST's planned 10-year lifetime could reveal a lot, perhaps answering fundamental questions, including what exoplanets are made of, how they form, and whether our solar system is an oddball within our galactic neighborhood. Here are 5 big planetary puzzles that scientists hope to have solved with JWST. Why do some rocky planets have atmospheres and others don't? Air or no air? I already know that. What is exoplanet geology like? Super discoveries, okay? What are rocky exoplanets made of? Sub-Neptunes are the most common planets in our galaxy. What are they? How you name it something you don't know what it is? Alien atmosphere. What? How do gas planets form? And inventory of exoplanets. If they've already found 5,000 and they think there's more, they're going to take a long time to catch tabs on this. All right, everybody. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this link in Discord for people that most everybody watching right now has access to our Discord. So I'm going to put this link in Discord right now, just in case anybody wants to read more on those 5 things that exoplanets could teach people. Okay, so that link is now in Discord, and I'm gonna grab our next Space News link. We are still in Space News. All right, so according to CNN, once in a lifetime explosion will bring a new star to the night sky. Let me check the chat real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Last thing that I see is JB says she saw the flash of light from the Mars rover. Okay. So let's read this article here. Once in a lifetime explosion will bring a new star to the night sky. Oh, that is pretty. Who drew that? A red giant star and white dwarf orbit each other in NASA's illustration of a nova. Okay. Astronomers are expecting a new star to appear in the night sky anytime between now and September in a celestial event that has been years in the making, according to NASA. Quote, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event that will create a lot of new astronomers out there, giving young people a cosmic event that they can observe for themselves, ask their own questions, and collect their own data, end quote, said Dr. Rebecca Housel, an assistant research scientist specializing in nova events at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. In a statement, quote, it'll fuel the next generation of scientists. The expected brightening event, known as a nova, will occur in the Milky Way's Corona Borealis, or the Northern Crown constellation, which is located between the Bootes and the Hercules constellations. While a supernova is the explosive death of a massive star, a nova refers to a sudden brief explosion from a collapsed star known as a white dwarf. The dwarf star remains intact, releasing material in a repetitive cycle that can occur for thousands of years. Hey, roll down! Woo, woo, gang, gang! Thanks for popping in. You're going to catch a replay. Yeah, we start at the end of the show. We are in our Space News now, so stick with us because we telling Space News. All righty, so here we go. Quote, there are a few recurrent novae with short cycles, but typically we don't often see a repeated outbursts in human lifetime, and rarely one so relatively close to our own system, Housel said. It's incredibly exciting to have this front row seat. The Coronae Borealis, otherwise known as the Blaze Star, is a binary system in the Corona Borealis that includes a dead white dwarf star and an aging red giant star. Red giants form when stars have exhausted their supply of hydrogen for nuclear fusion and begin to die. In about 5 billion or 6 billion years, our sun will become a red giant, puffing up and expanding as it releases layers of material and likely evaporating the solar system's inner planets. Although Earth's fate remains unclear, according to NASA, over 80 years or so, T. Coronae Borealis experiences an explosive event. Ooh. Hey, Chica. Hey, Philly Chica. Hey, y'all. Look at everybody. Look at all the queens in the chat. Thank y'all for popping in. So, this is an illustrated video of the Coronae Borealis and what the nova may look like in the stream of the solar system. I can't blow it up, y'all, so we have to look from just this view. Then I let it be paused. Then I let me do anything. All right. So this is supposed to be happening in our night sky. We're going to be getting a new star between now and September sometime. All right. And that's what they're saying. According to NASA, there's going to be a brand new star. Hey, everybody. Hey, Philly Chica. Look at my cousin. Hey, Eva. Hey. Hey, yeah. The family in the building. Hey, Chica. She said, oh, it's purple. So I'm going to our next space article. This is our last for space news. Oh, I miss y'all. I miss Gems and Jam Show so much. I'm happy to be back with another season. We had to take a break. It's just so much on my damn plate, y'all. So many shows, so much. Every last article coming up for space news. Thank you to everybody watching. I hope y'all hit that like button. Please react on whatever platform you're watching on.
We get into space news. Space news.
All right, y'all.
Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
If you choose to share, please make sure that you place in your captions adults only. This is our last article for space news. And then y'all know we roll right on over into entertainment and we out. Okay, so here we go. This is at livescience.com. I really love this site. I really love this site. Once again, it's livescience.com. Earth's upper atmosphere could hold a missing piece of the universe. New study hints. Mysterious dark matter could slosh over our planet like a wave. If it does, it may produce what? Telltale radio waves in the Earth's atmosphere. New theoretical research suggests Earth may be swimming through an ocean of dark matter, and waves in invisible ocean lapping against our planet's upper atmosphere may generate detectable radio waves that allow us to finally find this elusive component of the universe, according to new theoretical research. A wealth of astrophysical and cosmological evidence points to the existence of dark matter, from the inexplicable rotation curves of a certain galaxy to the growth of the largest structures in the universe. Attempts to explain this wide variety of observations with alternative formulations of gravity have failed. So vast, the majority of astronomers think dark matter is some unknown form of matter that only rarely interacts with light or with normal matter. But that is a very broad idea that encompasses a lot of possibilities. Dark matter may be made of massive particles, but searches for these types of particles have largely turned up empty. So an intriguing alternative is that dark matter is exceptionally light, either in the form of theoretical particles known as axions or an exotic form of photon that carries a bit of mass. With that incredible lightness, millions of times lighter than the lightest known particles, dark matter could act in very strange ways. In particular, instead of appearing as individual point-like bullets, the dark matter would behave more like large waves that slosh around the cosmos. In a recent study published to the preprint server, AirXIV, physicists explored models of ultralight dark matter that wasn't entirely dark, allowing it to interact extremely rarely with normal matter. Most of the time, these interactions barely registered, producing nothing detectable. But in rare cases, the dark matter and normal matter interacted enough to produce a sizable amount of radio waves. This well could occur when the dark matter encountered a plasma, and when the frequency of dark matter waves lined up with the frequency of plasma waves. When this happened, a resonance would occur, amplifying the interaction and producing a radiation in the form of radio waves, the team's models suggested. Also related, there may be a dark mirror universe within ours where atoms fail to form this new study also suggests. This is interesting. The universe is no stranger to plasmas. All stars spew plasma into space in the form of stellar wind, so theorists had already explored the production of radio waves due to dark matter interacting with the environment, such as the solar corona and the interstellar medium. But this new research, the scientists discovered an interaction point closer to home, our planet's ionosphere. Earth's ionosphere is thin, hot layer upper atmosphere, and it consists of a loose collection of ionized charged particles of plasma. It naturally has waves sloshing through it, and the researchers discovered that those waves can interact with waves of hypothetical dark matter that might be washing over Earth. The radio waves produced this interaction would be barely detectable, but the researchers found that by using this carefully tuned radio antenna to search for specific frequency of radio waves over the course of a year, they might be able to detect these waves. This idea is especially promising because Earth's ionosphere offers several advantages over sources of dark matter produced radio waves. For one, the ionosphere naturally reflects many radio waves from deeper space, making it relatively devoid of contaminating signals. Second, the ionosphere is right above us. It's easy to access and already the subject of constant monitoring and study. It's a long shot. This form of dark matter is highly theoretical and would take years, if not decades, to perfect. Shadow sent me this article, and I just read this whole long article on a theory. But a lot of things that we think we know are actually theoretical processes. Anyway, that's it for Space News, y'all. We are moving now into our entertainment section, and then Gems and Jam Show is over until Monday. We back. Thank you, everybody, for coming for our season 2 premiere. I want to celebrate. You got to kick, and get it. And bop, bop, bop.
No kick. No kick. No pop, slap. Hit. Come back. All right. Quick. Walk.
Okay, hey.
Bop. Hit it.
All right.
You know what? That's a good question. If we get a new star, do we get another zodiac sign? I highly doubt it. We've had new stars. We've got a lot of new things in our galaxy they barely would talk about. Things that haven't even made it to school books yet. I highly doubt it, but that is a good question. They looking at Batman in space. LOL, dark matter is really dark night. Oh my gosh. Where is Shadow Knight? He's somewhere. He probably really appreciated that one. All right, so. Okay, so the House of Dragons. Game of Thrones House of Dragons has been renewed for season 3. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys knew when they did House of Dragons, they went further back, okay? They went further back into the lines of the Targaryens and everyone else that are in Game of Thrones. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. Demonstrating the formidable strength of HBO's Game of Thrones empire, the network has renewed House of Dragon for season 3 in advance of its season 2 premiere on June 16. Season 2 comes out in 3 days, y'all. Those that have access to my Discord, we will be watching it. Now, I don't know if I got to go back for the nights because we did season 1 together and I did season 2. I ran it in Discord. The season 2 trailer, I ran that in Discord by myself and nobody seemed to be interested in the second season. So if I got to watch it by myself, I will. But yep, they have been renewed for a 3rd season of Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. I'm excited. I hope somebody else is excited with me and feel free to join me. We don't drop the Discord link in here in Timor. but a lot of people have access to Discord, and most of y'all have a way to reach me. So if you have a way to reach me and you're interested, we'll get you the Discord link. All right, we'll send it to your messages. All right, here we go. Y'all know we fly through the entertainment thing because this is really Baby Shay's department, but she's been busy. And yeah, so yeah, I did this. Teen Mom star Amber Portwood's missing fiance, excuse me, get off of my screen, was seen on a video in Oklahoma. Okay, so this Teen Mom star Amber Portwood has her fiance. He's missing, but he's been spotted somewhere in Oklahoma on a video. I'm going to go ahead and click this. Please remember that each and every single video played here at Gems and Jam Show is played in fair use. Let me make sure that's going across the screen. No problem. Don't need no problem.
Kanye West's former assistant claims he bragged about having sex with an A-list.
That ain't got nothing to do with what we talk about.
Being honest about the financial magnitude of her husband's death. And Leah McSweeney files new court documents against Andy Cohen.
Okay.
Here are today's Page 6 headlines. Kanye West.
That ain't got nothing to do with us. That would have nothing to do with what we was talking about. I want to see the video where the dude was spotted. All right, so hold on. I'm just going to have to read. Amber Portwood's missing fiance, Gary Wyatt, was seen on video surveillance in Oklahoma on Wednesday. Bryson City Police confirmed this. Page 6. We're told the police got a notification that his license plate was on the highway and got a video of him driving in the car in the Sooner State, hundreds of miles from where he was last seen with the Teen Mom store in North Carolina. Additionally, a Verizon store in Oklahoma has also confirmed to authorities that he was there. It's unclear if he purchased anything. Page 6 reached out to Portwood for comment, but didn't immediately hear back. He ran away. We don't know what kind of hell the girl is, but it sounds like he fucking ran away. Are you still calling him your fiance, or y'all in on it? Is this like I'm trying to get some national attention because I'm a teen reality star as being a teen mom and it didn't get me attention? Who are these people? All right, so according to this place here at E! News, Amber Portwood's fiance Gary Wyatt spotted after being reported missing. Teen Moms Amber Portwood speaks out about missing fiance Gary Wyatt. This is a 2 minute and 55 second video that is about to be played absolutely in fair use. All right, I'll be right back with my commentary.
Apartment.
What happened? Why'd it go black? Oh, it's tripping. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let this do whatever it's doing. All right, so apparently she's spoken out since this incident.
Feel his parents, everybody is very worried. I'm worried.
Amber Portwood is breaking her silence on fiancé Gary Wyatt's disappearance. Just days after Gary was reported missing by police in North Carolina, the Teen Mom star is speaking out, sharing this message with fans on a YouTube live show hosted by reality teen blogger Elle Bree, June 11th.
Listen to me. He is missing, okay? This is a huge deal. His parents, everybody is very worried. I'm worried. He is a missing person right now. Everything has been told to all the police officers. Everybody is looking for him. I am praying for anybody that sees him.
Amber also takes a moment to address the rumors about her and Gary having a fight before he went missing.
We didn't have an explosive argument like it has been saying. We did not have anything like that. We did have a it was a discussion. Nobody was heated or anything. It was emotional. This is the only thing that happened. He was very upset about this. I was upset. We do not yell at each other. We do not hurt each other.
The 34-year-old then breaks down in tears, begging fans to think positive and pray for Gary to be found.
Please, everyone, do not think the harshest things right now. Just please pray, do whatever your religion is. Just please hope that he is okay.
Y'all heard that
Just hope
too,
he's
right?
okay.
The reality star who shares 15-year-old daughter.
Y'all heard that too, right? She said they don't argue, but they had a heated argument. She said they had a heated argument. It's not speculation.
Just please pray, do whatever your religion is. Just please hope that he is okay. Just hope he's okay.
The reality star who shares 15-year-old daughter Leah with ex Gary Shirley, as well as 5-year-old son James with ex Andrew Glennon, has been open about her struggles with addiction and mental health issues. The mom of 2 has also had a history of domestic violence allegations against her. However, Amber tells fans her past problems have nothing to do with her fiance's disappearance.
I am not what people have been saying about me all of these years.
Yeah, you had everything to do with his damn disappearance, just not the way they was trying to say you got everything to do with it. He ran away from you. He ran away. I'd probably run away too.
Changed a long time ago, okay? You guys have to understand this. I have not touched this man in any horrible way. He does not touch me in any horrible way. We do not yell at each other. We have a wonderful relationship. Please understand this. People change.
The Bryson City Police Department.
But you got a history of domestic violence. When you make that kind of history for yourself, there's nothing you can do about that. People are probably very concerned, and they're not going to believe you. Tears and all. Nobody's going to believe nothing you just said, lady. Fortunately for you, he was spotted in Oklahoma in some video. They still haven't shown a video that they say he was spotted in either. But this is heard during the time he was missing. I'm still leery because the police are just confirming that he was spotted in a video. Maybe they're saying that because they got some kind of ties to what actually happened to him, because nobody showed the video. I didn't see anybody sneaking around somewhere in the background tiptoeing. She was whooping Gary butt in season 1. I believe it. I believe it. She sounds like she really trying not to seem like she's doing stuff, but you know, the kind that'll beat your ass and play victim. Mm-hmm.
Department first put out a missing person alert for Gary on their Facebook page June 11th, just days after news broke of his and Amber's engagement. Posting a series of photos of the 39-year-old, police share a description of Gary and his car, revealing that he was last seen June 9th and encouraging anyone with information to contact the Bryson City Police Department.
All right, so according to the last article, all right, so I don't want to alarm anybody. This happened before. That video was not as recent as this article, but according to this article, Gary was spotted on video. It was in surveillance video, and according to what I read in this article that I'm not going to read again, that the police have confirmed that it was him on surveillance camera. All right, y'all, our last article for entertainment. I ain't laughing at old age at all. Everybody gets old, y'all. But here's somebody that nobody ever thought about being old, y'all. Fonzie is old, okay? Fonzie is old as Fleazuck. Fonzie is old as Fleazuck, okay? Now, everybody makes mistakes, okay? But this right here, this is just age. Henry Winkler, y'all, Fonzie, was evacuated from his hotel room because he mistook the damn fire alarm for a radio. And I guess he said it was an amazing adventure. Okay, he said firemen are some of his favorite human beings. Henry Winkler is heaping some serious praise on the Dublin Fire Brigade after having to evacuate his hotel room because of a fire on Wednesday morning. The Happy Days actor, age 78, likely gave on-scene reporters the surprise of their lives when he stopped to speak with them about the incident, which took place in Shelbourne Hotel near the town center. The brigade quickly contained the blaze, which they believe started on the hotel's roof space, and there were no sustained injuries. Quote, when I heard the fire alarm, I thought it was a clock radio. I thought somebody had set the alarm before we got there, like another guest, Winkler explained. I finally went into another room and it was still buzzing. So I called downstairs and the woman said in a very calm voice, yes, we're all evacuating. You must evacuate right now. And then I left. Okay, so fortunately, nobody was hurt. There were absolutely no injuries in this fire at the Shelbourne Hotel. Cute little story time for an old man. Ah, you're adorable, Fonzie. Fonzie is old, y'all. You got to forgive the Fonz. Sunday, Monday, happy days. You gonna replay, JB? Shout out to the whole entire replay gang. Thank you to everybody. All right? Thank you to everybody that came in and watched through and through. Thank you to everybody that popped in and had to leave, popped in and came back. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the mods. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hopping with me from place to place and all of my shenanigans and all of my shit. Okay? So, we will be here on Monday for Gems and Jam Show, and y'all can find me in all of the other places. Game night is on Sunday on Too Persuasive, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And tomorrow on Too Persuasive Twitch, only Too Persuasive Twitch, we will be watching NASA's battle rap. Do I have that link still pasted? Do I got the link? Nope, I ain't got the link. I need the link for NASA's battle for tomorrow. Let me see if I got the link. There we go. There is the link. So tomorrow, there's a rap battle. I'm about to drop it again so I can put it in Restream instead of just in the YouTube chat. I want everybody to get it. So tomorrow, around 12 noon Central Time, there will be a rap battle, okay? Click that link. I am Team NASA, but I'm going to go listen for the bars. I'm going to holler and scream like everybody else. And I'll do my best to give my non-biased opinion. But before we even go over there tomorrow, I'm going to tell y'all that NASA won because that's how I'm going to always feel. Even if y'all say he lost, he won because that's my friend. Thank you to NASA for sharing this video and getting trying to get everybody over here and stuff. We back. We will be having Battle Rap beef on the soapbox. So y'all be ready for those interviews. We're going to let them fight it out again. We are back for season 2. Gems and Jam Show. If anybody has any submissions for next week's Laugh-In, don't feel free to send me videos on Instagram, Facebook, or even just Discord. I love y'all. Thank y'all. We back. Good night.
Don't think no. We gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronizing. Got me in a different type of mood. Feeling myself up, thinking about you. I just can't stop. Got you inside, get me high. I'm open wide. Think about